Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since my last video, but I wanted to make sure I came back with a banger. And today I'm going to give you guys an early look at the upcoming Mercurial Vapor 16 Elite right here. I managed to get my hands on an early pair and I'm going to give them just like a quick test today and just kind of give you guys my initial thoughts on them because I haven't used them yet. And I'm just going to be comparing them as well to a pair of Mercurial Vapor 15 Elites that I have here, just to show you guys or give you guys a kind of like a basic view from myself of what the differences are and if they've changed anything. It's not going to be one of those reviews that goes like super in depth on all the tech and everything. This is just going to be kind of like my first impressions. You guys can see them right here. After this clip, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of an unboxing of them just so you guys get a quick overview of the shoe, and then we're going to get these things on and get a little test in this morning. Before we get into the rest of the video, please guys make sure you give this video a like and also subscribe if you're new, and then comment what your thoughts are about the Vapor 16s. If you guys have any questions about them, I'll be sure to answer them in the comments. I'm pretty sure that these are going to be coming out sometime in July, so it's going to be coming up quite soon that they're going to be released, but hopefully you guys enjoy a little early look here. So let's get these things on and get the video going. Wow, I just noticed from picking the ball up for the first time how grippy the surface is. So I can already tell just off of juggling for the first time, Nike's added this new grip to the surface of the boot and it's very grippy, like it's very sticky, almost the feel to it, to the touch. Even when I was picking the ball up for the first time, you can feel it. So I think they've definitely added like a texture so that you have like a better stick to the ball, or that the ball is supposed to stay closer to your foot. And yeah, really nice. Alright guys, so that was the quick test of the Nike Mercurial Vapor 16 Elites. It was literally just like 15 minutes. I'm coming back from a groin injury right now, so I can't do anything really too crazy. I gotta take care of myself. That's why there hasn't been many videos recently. First impressions, I'm really impressed with these so far, just by the way that they fit. Honestly, it feels like a lighter boot than the 15s. Just from putting it on for the first time, I feel really light on my feet. And one of the things that I definitely noticed right away was the Nike Grip Knit technology. So it's basically like the sticky surface that they put all over the forefront and kind of like towards the halfway point of the boot. So basically it's supposed to give you a better touch or a better feel on the ball in wet or dry conditions. And I definitely noticed that right when I picked up the ball for the first time. The ball was kind of sticking to my boot, so I found that quite interesting. So there's definitely something there. It's kind of for you to basically decide if you think it makes a difference or not. I know a lot of boot companies and a lot of boots have that sort of technology, and it doesn't always kind of feel like it works, but I did definitely notice it when I picked the ball up for the first time. And it's definitely noticeable to the touch too. Like if you're able to get a pair of these in person, you touch it, you can definitely feel how sticky it is. Just some overall details that you guys might not be able to see online. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see that on the interior of the boot, but at the front of the sole on the interior of the boot, there's a sketch of like a foot, like the bones of a foot. So I think that's basically Nike's way of kind of saying that they basically want to remember where they came from and they want to keep moving forward. So just kind of interesting if you guys are wondering why they put that there. Also, something that I found interesting with this boot is that it says prototype on the interior as well. If you guys can see that. If you guys can see that on the interior of the boot, it says prototype. So initially when I got a pair of these, I was like, I don't know why they say prototype. That seems kind of odd. But it does say that on the box as well, and this is a legit model. So yeah, I guess they're just kind of going with that. It'd be interesting to see why they called it a prototype. I love the blue color as well. This kind of reminds me of, I think it was the Mercurial Vapor 8 that had the launch mango color, but they also came out at the same time with like a white and blue color that Ronaldo wore for Real Madrid for a little bit. If you guys know, you know that pair. Great pair as well. But one of the other most stunning parts of the boot is the sole plate for this. It might be a little bit dimmed out because I just used them, and it's gonna wear off. It comes with a little pamphlet that says that the sheen will wear off when you use them, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but it really shines, the sole plate. It's really bright. So I thought that that was really cool, especially when they're brand new. They just look stunning. So that's another really cool aspect that they've added to these boots. I think from a lot of comments online that I've seen, a lot of people's consensus is that these do look like American football cleats, and I think not everyone is a big fan of those. So I was kind of initially part of that group. I thought that they did sort of resemble that sort of sport, but honestly in person and on foot, I think these look a lot better than the images online, to be fair. So I'm really impressed with how these look when I put them on, and just when I look down at them, I think they look really sharp and really athletic. So yeah, you guys can kind of make that call for yourself as well, whether you want to try them on in person and if you like them any better in person. But for me, these have definitely grown on me in person, so I'm a big fan now. So we'll just kind of give you guys some visual images of the Vapor 16 and the Vapor 15. So obviously the 15's on the bottom here, 16 is on the top. I'll give you guys some shots right here so you can see, but I think the actual shape of the boot is quite similar, so you guys can see there. And then obviously right here, there's a big difference on the sole plate. They've made a big difference here. And you guys can see also that they've changed the pattern of the studs on the bottom, so it's different. And it's supposed to be their most responsive Vapor ever. So I'm not sure yet. I've only used them for like 15 minutes, so I can't really tell. But once I start practicing, I'm gonna use these at training for my team tonight. So I'll do a little bit of running, and then I'll be able to kind of comment more on that if you guys comment and want to know. You guys can see the interior here, relatively similar, but there are slight changes as well. Something that I did notice as well is that right where you put your foot in the boot, it looks like the gap is bigger on the Vapor 15 than it is on the 16. The 16 one looks quite quite small. So the Vapor 16 might be a slightly more narrow cleat, so that is something to keep in mind if you want to try them on or if you're ordering them online. Just from wearing the 16 right now, these do fit the same as the Vapor 15s in my opinion. So I wear a 10.5 US in the 15s and I'm wearing a 10.5 US in the 16s, and they fit pretty much the same for me. So yeah, that's just a little bit of quick information for you guys about the Vapor 16. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The Vapor 16 Elite is probably going to come out in the next few weeks before the Paris Olympics, I think is what I saw. So I hope this video gives you guys a little bit of information ahead of time so that you can make a decision on whether you want to purchase a pair or not. But for me, honestly, just using them for the first time here, nice and quick, I'm really impressed with them. I love the aesthetic of the boot, and I'm just excited to keep wearing these and just see how they perform over time. So obviously a white boot is going to get pretty dirty, especially if you're playing on AstroTurf, but I love a white boot, so I'm really excited to have these. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions, just leave them down in the comments. I'm always happy to answer. Make sure you guys like and subscribe again, as I said, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.